Hi, today I'll be modeling my Think Aloud with Aristotle and Dante, Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Here's the book for the camera. I'm not sure if this book is specifically age group appropriate. I'm in a 6th and 7th grade class, but it's a YA book, and I could definitely see myself teaching it at that age group, and I would have loved reading this at that age. So yeah, I'll flip to a random chapter. One afternoon, after we'd finished swimming, we were hanging out on his front porch. Dante was staring at his feet. That made me smile. He wanted to know what I was smiling at. I was just smiling, I said. Can a guy smile? You're not telling me the truth, he said. He had this thing about telling the truth. He was as bad as my dad, except my dad kept the truth to himself. And Dante believed you had to tell the truth in words. Out loud. Tell someone. I wasn't like Dante. I was more like my dad. So I'm noticing a theme here, and that theme is comparison. Aristotle is comparing himself versus Dante, and also by extension his dad versus Dante. I'm not the best at remembering details, so I like writing stuff down on the side that I think is important, so I can get to it later. Did I leave off here? Okay. Okay, I said. I was smiling because you were looking at your feet. That's a funny thing to smile about, he said. It's weird, I said. Who does that? Look at their feet? Except you? It's not a bad thing to study your own body, he said. It's a really weird thing to say, too, I said. In our house, we just didn't talk about our own bodies. It's just not what we did in our house. Whatever, he said. Whatever, I said. Do you like dogs, Ari? I love dogs. Me too. They don't have to wear shoes. I laughed. I got to thinking that one of my jobs in the world was to laugh at Dante's jokes. Oh, that's really cute. Only Dante didn't really say things to be funny. He was just being himself. I'm going to ask my dad if he'll get me a dog. He had this look on his face, kind of fire. And I wondered about that fire. What kind of dog do you want? I don't know, Ari. One that comes from the shelter. You know, one of those dogs that someone's thrown away. So that seems important. Dante likes shelter dogs. I leave a question mark for things that I'm curious about. I'm thinking this might be like important to his character or something. Maybe this means that he likes saving things. I'm not sure yet because I haven't finished the book. Or I have, but not for this Think Aloud. And I'm gonna leave that question mark so I can look at it later. Yeah, I said, but how will you know which one to pick? There's a lot of dogs at the shelter. They all want to be saved. It's because people are so mean. They throw dogs away like they're trash. I hate that. He hates that. So I'm gonna link that to here. I love arrows. I'm a visual person. We sat there talking. We heard a noise. Boys yelling across the street. 3 of them, maybe a little younger than us. 2 of them had BB guns, and they were pointing at a bird they just shot. We got one. One of them was pointing his gun at a tree. So I actually don't know what a BB gun is. So I'm gonna circle it. I'm pretty sure it's one of those toy guns, just from context clues. So they're pointing at a gun and they're shooting, and they're kids, so I can't imagine they have a real gun. So I'm gonna circle that. I'm probably gonna Google it later, just so I know what's going on, but I'm circling it so I know that I don't know it. Hey, Dante yelled, stop that. He was halfway across the street before I realized what was happening. I ran after him. Stop that, what the, oh, beeps. Wrong with you? Dante's hand was out, signaling for them to stop. Give me that gun. My beep. If I'm gonna give you my BB gun. It's against the law, Dante said. He looked crazed. Really crazed. Second Amendment, the guy said. So Dante knows the law. It's important, I think. So I'm leaving a note. Yeah, Second Amendment, the other guy said. He held on tight to his little rifle. The Second Amendment doesn't apply to BB guns, you jerk. And anyway, guns aren't allowed on city property. So again, because the Second Amendment doesn't apply to BB guns, I'm assuming BB guns are not real guns. What are you planning to do about it, you piece of I'm gonna make you stop, he said. How? By kicking your skinny little beep all the way to the Mexican border, I said. I guess I was just afraid of these guys were going to hurt Dante. And that is 5 minutes. Thank you for watching my read aloud process. I hope that was helpful for anybody, and I would really recommend this book. Although, I realize it's got some bad language, so maybe not for 6th and 7th graders, but they can handle some language. Thank you.